अच्छा मतलब सुबह सुबह कल नहीं वो मेल मिला था ना मेल तो मोगली में मिला
There was a skirmish between two male tigers. So a lot of tigers have come in this range, and which is normally there's one tiger and there are few females, right? In this case there are about 3-4 male tigers.
These few words sets the tone for this afternoon's drive. We're keen to see if we can find either of the male tigers involved in this morning's fight.
The male tigers are there, and there's one female who's caught in the middle of this scuffle.
I just want to look at the speed limit.
Speed limit 20.
20 kilometers per hour. How long has it been around for?
अपना 40 तक है.
Oh, he's saying 35 to 40.
Oh.
Right.
So not good news.
No.
No, because generally what happens with male tigers, they disrupt everything possible. They look for cubs, they fight it out, they get injured, and then they disappear for a bit.
How did you learn about the skirmish?
So when the jeeps returned, they shared the news. So some of the jeeps, when they were coming back
this morning,
they heard roars inside the thickets, and then that tiger emerged injured. And that's when he got into the thickets, and then they left, and then they told us he's moving that way towards that water area where we went.
Okay.
He's checking out the water body. Barking deer through the
good spot. Can you see a hen?
That's the barking deer.
Oh
there.
Yes.
And it's got the horns. So it's a male.
Male.
They're
usually solitary. Unless they're looking for a mate, then they're together. And extremely.
The camera clip.
They've got the most cautious gait that any deer has, if you've ever seen them walk. Tiptoeing.
Do they literally bark?
Yeah, they do. So when they hear the distress call, when they see a tiger or a predator, they give a distress call which sounds like a bark.
Oh.
And it's quite loud.
Got funny ears, huh?
Barking deer or muntjac deer are called Kakar throughout India. The male have small tusks which are excellent defensive weapons. The tusks are very difficult to see but appear either side of its bottom jaw. In common with other deer, they have antlers which they shed annually. They scent mark their territory by rubbing scent glands which are just under each eye on branches of the trees.
Oh, look at that. Beautiful, actually. The tines at the end of the antlers.
Smelling us.
Yeah, getting a whiff of something. Could be tracking the female.
Yep.
It's good breeding time. Come monsoon, then the fawns would be out and I have plenty for them. Chilling.
Yeah. Thank you. Well spotted. Where is it? Oh yeah, just sitting under the tree. Do you know the tiger?
Oh, you can see the injury.
Yeah.
Oh, he's really badly injured. Yeah, he's really badly injured.
Do you know the tiger's name?
1 second. I have to see the markings carefully. Can't tell by the markings because he's really badly injured. उस टाइम नहीं देखा जब मुझे पे फिर भी उस टाइम से इधर ही था रुद्र है?
हाँ रूफी इंजेक्ट था बोले ना, इधर कान के नीचे होकर लगा बोले वो दे। हमको वो ऐसा उठूंगा पानी में बैठा था बोले। मैंने तुमको ऐसे से मालूम नहीं। पहले गाड़ी थी बोली दिखा नहीं, मैंने बोला
नहीं पीछे नहीं खड़ा हुआ
ये कान के नीचे लगा।
हाँ, कान आँख पे भी,
हाँ
ears, eyes, the right side is completely been mauled.
देखो अभी
Is it a tiger you know?
Yeah, I believe it's Rudra.
रुद्र
And was he a dominant male?
Yeah, one of the dominant males in this area.
The other one challenging.
Yeah, one of the males did challenging. Later, so the two males that got in
In the fight?
yeah.
So another male came in to push him off his territory?
The territories are overlapping, these two.
Okay.
In fact, he's the one who came in and was making the rounds and vigorously marking for the last 1 month. This one was being seen more, and that male came back into his territory, and he's been trying to mate with the female of that male tiger.
Okay.
Getting the flies off.
Go and jump in the water.
He was in the water.
Oh, was he?
And then he's just come out. It's mainly territory. It's mainly territory. The territory that he occupies is prime. It's prime real estate because he has this waterhole. He has 2 waterholes up ahead. He has the lake, and that's where water remains. I mean, you got the solar pump here, and you got a lot of game around these areas as well. So this is the best place in Tadoba to have.
So you reckon he's the loser?
Seems like right now.
You haven't seen the other one yet?
I feel like they're both losers at this point. And that's because an injured tiger is no good. They can't hunt. And I believe the other one's injured his leg.
Oh, right, okay.
He's a big guy, isn't he? Go.
And they like to be on their back in the heat because it's much cooler on the underside. There's not much fur on their belly. सुबह इसका बलराम के साथ हुआ था ना?
बलराम राउंड हो गया।
और माया भी इस तरफ आई है।
माया भी मिली नहीं तो मॉर्निंग में इधर मिली माया हो भी सकता है आसपास में, इधर ये बांध के नीचे बैक साइड में
Out walking, and then when you see them a little wounded,
Yeah.
it stings a bit.
Yeah, it hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
Because it shows you're human and you care.
Of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, this is part of Tadoba. This is part of the tiger life.
Yeah. So is it?
This is a circle, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's a sad circle.
Yeah, because they don't have, now you see, they don't have a predator over them, tigers, right? Then this is the only way. I mean, nature takes care of itself.
It's always about pushing out the strongest, isn't it? You know, if you're strong, fine, hold your territory. If you're not, somebody else will come through.
Yeah.
But if they're both injured, that's not good at all.
That's not good at all. The thing is, tiger numbers have increased, you know, over the last 20 years in India. They had dwindled, you know, to quite an extent. I mean, there were just about 1,500 tigers we were left with in India. Now they're well over 3,500. But the issue is that the forests are shrinking, they're becoming more fragmented, and that leaves little space for tigers now, and their territories.
Yeah.
So that's where conflict increases. Because being a tiger, we've seen, you observe them scent marking, and we've seen in many cases as well that they just leave it at the last moment. It's the last resort to fight. Because they will submit, they will bow down. They won't go to an extent where they kill each other, but so they try to avoid it as much as possible.
But there are parks that are not over too many tigers, aren't there? Like Sapura, it can still put up more tigers, can't it?
Yeah, Satpura can.
Yeah.
Does have, because Satpura is about 2,500 square kilometers, and there's just about 50 individuals there, I believe, now.
Regarding tiger numbers, the status of tigers 2022 report, which was published in April 23, shows that tiger numbers have increased over the last 20 years, which is exactly what Siddhan said. You can see the numbers of tigers in 2006 to 2018 to 2022. And what I've done is I've written the numbers of the tigers down the side. It divides the landscapes into 5 areas. Tadoba is in central India, and we can see that the numbers have increased from 600 in 2006 to 1,161, almost double in 2022, so over the last 16 years, incredible. But it's not all perfect. If you look at the Western Ghats, also the Brahmaputra Plains landscape, the numbers show a decrease from 981 to 824 and 219 to 194. So the challenges that face the authorities who are trying to maintain tigers numbers are immense. And I would like to just pick out one bit of their report that says to ensure the long-term survival of tigers in India, a multifaceted approach is needed, including protecting and expanding tiger habitats, preserving population connectivity, minimizing human-tiger conflicts, and combating threats like habitat loss, poaching, and illegal trade. So tiger numbers have improved, but it's not just perfect. We have to keep working at it, and all of us, tourists and everyone, should be putting their weight behind these people who are doing this superb job.
Can you see it?
Oh, okay, I can see.
Where is it?
How this one?
It's on the other side.
Right side. Right side wala.
Thank you.
Ah, there.
I can't see it.
See the tree on the right hand side of the water.
No, I can't see it.
There's a dry tree, and right underneath that, there she is. She's resting in the water.
आवाज दे लो सीधे सरळ गेली नवी का सांगितलं 2 नंबर चला चल के उत्तर पाणी देते का म्हणे खुले में कामला गड़ी
हम लोग बहुत टाइम आवाज भी बहुत देता था
ऊपर आवाज कर रही थी
देखो हम लोग गया वो आया और पानी पी भी
सर सांगितलं 2 नंबर में आवाज
एक से नीचे से आई
चला गया
येत आहे बा झाडाखाली
लावला असते ते तर लावला नसतं त्या गाडीच्या समोर हाती दिलो तरी आम्ही तिकडनं पाहिली म्हणून नाही ते तर लावला
fake mating with that one, trying to protect her cub. And the tiger that he fought with is the father of Maya's cub, or so they think.
Okay.
Because it's difficult to, it's really difficult to, unless you do a DNA test. it's very difficult to identify fathers. Because Maya engages in false mating quite often with other tigers, transient tigers, and
to try and protect her cubs.
yes, it's been observed with her quite often.
The tigress has caused this fight, but now she's full of sympathy for this tiger, so she's gone to look for him and to aid him and to nurse him.
To look after the one who's engine.
So she has gone absolutely unidirectional. She's not looking left or right or anything.
She's got purpose.
That's how
Anyway,
it works.
nice sharing it with you. So these are school kids from Nagpur, do you think?
No, they'll be from the villages here.
Oh, from the villages. Well, that's even more important.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To the right, you see like a black pop.
There.
It just blends in really
Is
well.
it?
That's it. It blends in so well.
Oh,
If you see with the
I
binoculars,
wouldn't see it. No.
see this one's got chicks underneath.
Ah.
You see a bit of movement on the belly.
This is one of these big jeeps behind us, makes a lot of noise.
Is it a jumbo?
It's called that's moving. Not the wood owl. See how it blends in with the bark so
Oh
well.
yeah. It's difficult to spot it.
No. But this one roosts here. Most owls roost have common roosting spots, so we know where they're likely to be.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
And this is the perfect tree for it also. I mean, the wedge is perfect for it too. And this tree is the tendu, where the locals make the cigarettes out of the beedi. Yeah, the leaves, they dry them and then roll it up. They roll the tobacco up using leaves.
So it's a very local thing, yeah?
Yeah, in central India especially. I thought as much.
No.
The two. There's one to the right and there's one moving at the back.
Gone.
Yeah, I just got a glimpse of one. But there are two moving. Yeah, I can see a black smudge at the back. Very faint now.
Come.
लग रहा था असवल का.
What is here? Skirmish of it.
चला.
Come on.
हम देखते हैं. Yeah, we'll move ahead. They won't come out now.
Tomorrow, sloth bear hunting.
Yes.
बच्चा था क्या? बच्चा?
It's close.
Just behind.
Wow. Oh. The three mother and cubs. Looking for them.
That mother, isn't it?
It's a cub.
This could be one of the cubs. Cubs always usually get lucky. Oh. It might come on the track. Oh, it's coming on the track. Oh wow. Look at that, dude.
See, where's my mum?
It is thought that their feet are turned inwards to increase the digging efficiency.
Follow this one. Let's see. Oh, booing, droppings. Male sloth there.
This time we see a lot better.
Oh, it's getting the fruits of the tendu, the leaves. Tendu kha raha hai. Remember I said this is what they look for this time. The fruits.
But this time this one is not looking for termites.
No, because the fruits are more valuable. More delicious.
That's the
They're
tree,
sweet.
is it? That's
Yeah,
the tree.
that's the tree with the owl that we saw.
Yeah.
The cigarette tree,
The
and
cigarette tree, yeah.
and it's got these delicious pulpy fruits.
They have a keen sense of smell as well as near sight, similar to that of humans.
Sloth very good sailing.
We are the only jeep.
नहीं तो आसानी से उतने रुकते नहीं
They don't
Sloth bears grow 5 to 6 feet in length, or 1.5 to 2 meters, and on average weigh 200 to 300 pounds, or 90 to 140 kilograms. I find it interesting to read that sloth bears do drive tigers off their kill. The most common fight is when the tiger, having already eaten a great deal of a kill, does not risk injury, and the sloth bear gets to eat the rest, often after a brief skirmish. They have large canines to use for defense. They will stand on two legs brandishing their clawed forepaws as weapons.
Can they see
Yeah,
it?
picking up all the spoils. Yeah.
Can the other jeeps see it?
Yeah, they can. हल्का हल्का पीछे ले सकते हैं क्योंकि वो अभी धुन में है. Just hold on. It's in a trance right now, so we can get a little closer. हल्का हल्का. So they don't have much of an under fur. They just got this shaggy coat, and that actually helps them staying cool in this weather.
Wow.
This is extremely hot.
Cream-coloured V or Y shape usually marks their chest, not that we can see it here.
Coupled with a low metabolic rate.
Wow, that was good. Fantastic.
Yeah, I think
Oh, that's
Fantastic.
beautiful.
Thank you.
amazing, huh?
मागं ना लेक के पीछे कॉल हो गए बोलते लेक के पीछे
चलते ना
So what do you guys say?
You can hear a call from the lakeside, so we'll turn around and head that way.
We do actually see this tigress that they're referring to, but not this evening. We will see her ambush and kill a spotted deer, our first. But our next sighting is this female barking deer, having seen the male earlier on this drive.
Sorry, the camera is so loud.
Female. You see the head? It's a bit blonde, actually, on the head. A bit like a Donald Trump.
road cross कर
Quite the thick brows. Really thick eyebrows. They almost always walk so cautiously. The way they walk, it looks like an android. Like one step at a time.
Looking, checking.
Got a long tongue, isn't it?
Yeah, when they flick it.
It's eating nuts.
Yeah. Got something that I didn't like. There's some fruits over there. Tendu. Oh yeah, it's tendu, where we saw the owl, the tree. That's the tree. It's eating the fruits of that have dropped.
चीकू जंगली चीकू है अपने बहुत टेस्ट लगता है
हाँ अच्छा है मैंने भी खाया and it's quite delicious actually fruit. Very pulpy. You can see the tear mark, the scent glands right underneath the eye.
She's very close to us, eh?
You've seen the bark in the others fold actually. They're quite skittish.
Females give birth to one, occasionally two offspring, which remain with them for about 6 months.
What's more fried this afternoon?
Yeah, in the afternoon the heat picks up. That's when you get these guys.
They live up to 10 years. They are never far from water, and they live within thick vegetation.
It's the first time today we saw barking deer.
Male barking deer.
Yeah, we saw the male earlier.
Female.
This is female.